our second game of the day here. Blendinko, take it away.
Thank you very much, Jason. Yeah, we can watch this in 4K. We can watch all of the action, and coming up next, of course, is probably the closest game of the day. Actually, I'm not going to say that. I think Tyloo, Vici, that could be a close one. But here we go. Lucid Dream taking on Divine Vendetta. Lucid Dream have looked rough with Divine Vendetta, somewhat surprising, pleasantly surprising. And now it's going to be the T side heading in towards middle with quite a few players towards the A-bomb site. A little bit of utility purchased up here for the Lucid Dream side. And we'll div off. He's holding in towards window.
Yeah, he spots all three players coming on out. Molotov's going to keep him at bay for the time being. Execute coming in. They're going to be wrapping around. Two players pushing in. The spacing is off. 789 just runs out with the C4. Trade doesn't come in. Now, Fox, there's no need to take the fight. He wants to get the bomb down. So he's got his... he's going to plant a bomb kind of right next to the triple box. So, man advantage for Divine Vendetta. But Leaf replies back. Quick kill on a Pokemon. He's trying to flank in. He's trying to just come in, rotate in from the short position. Now, with his position there for Leaf and the USP picked up, this retake is looking rough indeed. They don't have a smoke. They need to find the kills. Edge Ram looking for a second kill. John Olsen, a quick double, looking for more. Might pick up a third kill as well. And with that, Davdov is going to be left. And there's nothing he can do here. Denko is going to get destroyed. John Olsen, 4K out of nowhere, despite losing the man early on. Lucid Dream, well, off to a flying start.
And off to a brilliant start into Mirage. And of course, I think they have to win this map. We already seen Divine Vendetta looking fantastic over on Nuke. Highlighted it perfectly in the pre-match. I think at this point, it's a must-win over here on the side of Mirage. And so, Lucid Dream, they've got the AK-47s in play, 2 of them, and the rest are MAC-10s. All the utility purchased up, and Divine Vendetta on the Deagles and the Scout. We know what this team can do with these.
Yeah, but for Divine Vendetta, what I enjoyed... I mean, I'm not really going to dig too much into the Maslai matchup because that got a little, was a little scrappy affair. I want to read more into how they played against Invictus, right? Now, if you look at the first and the last map, yeah, they lost to Invictus. Invictus being the better team, I don't think we can deny that. But how they played Nuke is what impressed me so very much. 9 rounds on the T side, and then, 7 clean rounds. They won convincingly, 16-10 on Nuke. That's a convincing scoreline right there. But when it came to Inferno and Dust 2, it got a little messy. When they had to take those fights, it got messy. One thing we know about Lucid Dream, guys, Dinko, is the fact that, yeah, they're not at the level of Beyond. Yes, they have, 3 new players playing in this lineup, but individually speaking, they do have what it takes. Like, someone like Leaf, for example, who has shown they can just clutch 1v2s. I don't think we've seen a 1v4 from him yet, but that could be coming on out. So you don't want to give players like John Olsen, like PTC, Leaf, and even the other 2 players, even Fox and 789, these opportunities where they can get a kill and fall on back. So for Divine Vendetta, they need to rely on the protocols and the prep work that they've done coming into this series, especially on Nuke and maybe on Inferno if you do see it later on. And while for Lucid Dream, well, they really have nothing to lose here. They have a lot to lose, but for them, there's not much of expectations from us and from even maybe some of the other teams playing the tournament. So for them, it's about just playing to their strengths, and the strengths are the individuals that they have in this lineup.
Well, John Olsen trying to hold back on the Rampage Ram, looking to go into take a fight. Abdov shuts down 789. Tyke as well on the USP, and this is a little bit too much damage for my liking so far. Lucid Dream, we're just going to slow things down a little bit. Luckily, the mid player is coming down through the connector. Leaf is ready. He'll find 2 kills. Now just Davdov left alone until 1 versus 3. I think they'll be relatively happy with the damage that they've done. They've taken down 2 players. That's going to be 2 investments having to come into this next round. Off the back of 0 investment, really, for Divine Vendetta.
Yeah, it's picked up the MAC-10 as well. Like you said, gets another kill. That's more than mission accomplished for Divine Vendetta. Obviously, don't see them winning this round. But, get that MAC-10 in, get a kill. $600 extra. Even if you get taken down, it's fine. You don't have any Kevlar. You can easily... Ooh. CZ comes out. Wants this kill. But yeah, it's not going to find it. But still, they have the money. $5,900 for Davdov. And that should be the AWP coming out for the man. And for the rest of Divine Vendetta as well. Rifle's going to be coming out. M4's utility and all of the good stuff. As they will be heading into... We will be heading into the first buy round here. But at least based off an eye test so far, Lucid Dream, they're looking pretty confident, I might say. But it's still early days.
Yeah, they're looking confident, but it comes down to this first gun round to see if they've still confidence instilled upon them. Because when we take a look at what Divine Vendetta have, it's the all about the hands of Davdov. He's an incredible player with it. Outside the rifles, all the utility available now for Divine Vendetta. And while Lucid Dream setting up outside of the A-bomb site. 3 players down in towards the ramp area with the utility. And up inside of Palace. 4 actually, down in towards ramp. And Davdov just going to be holding back from CT. Smoke should come in and get rid of his position. And then we look to Ezram, who's the only player playing in front of the smokes really here at this point. So here come the execute. It's going to be the... one of the smokes has actually come back a little bit better for the T side. The stair smoke failing, so that's going to be a bit of an issue. Now they move forward on towards the bomb site. Flashes up. Completely blinded, Lucid Dream. That smoke is actually causing so many issues for them. Ezram takes down Fox. And now we've got a mad advantage in play for Divine Vendetta.
How do you...
It's been a long time since I've seen that.
Yeah, how do you fail a stair smoke? That's like the easiest smoke probably in Counter-Strike. But they haven't really budged yet. They're still wary. They still don't know. They just saw the one player. They saw the smokes coming in. They just got the one kill. And after that, Lucid Dream taking their time. 35 seconds on the clock. They need to make a little bit of some play here. Smoke's going to be used up. That's the last smoke they have remaining. A couple of flashes as well, but there we go. Smoke towards connector. They push on up Edram, finding Leaf. That's a big kill. Edram at 12 HP finds another frag. Davdov going for the spam. He gets some damage in, but PTC in 789, the reply back, making the 3v3. 789 looking for more, and the timing is great. He's going to find Tyke. It's all gone wrong once again, Dinko. And Havoc's going to be left alone. 1v3, bomb down. There's nothing he can do. Can't even blame him. He might just get this kill in a 789, which he will, but I don't really fancy his chances. 18 seconds. I would just say fall on back. It's not worth it.
He hasn't got a kit, so what is he doing now? I guess just trying to loot every player, but Lucid Dream have money. They won their first couple of rounds now in a row. They got the bomb plant down. Yeah, I'm not... That was just a terrible round from start to finish from both teams, really. Lucid Dream, how do you feel the stair smoke? And it feels so badly. It comes off of Tetris, it looked like, bounce back in front of the ramp. It actually gives so many opportunities for Divine Vendetta to pick up those initial kills. If it wasn't for these playmakers in the form of 789 and PTC, well, round's probably done there. 4-0 up. Lucid Dream, I mean, they'll be happy they've got that done, but I mean, coming into this, you can't really be feeling it execute. I don't think they will be again. I think that's just kind of a one-off. Hopefully.
Hopefully being the word there. Oh, fancy camera angle change, and we head to T-spawn. There we go. I love it. I love these things. I remember seeing it the first time, I think, when they did it at the PGL major in Krakow. And I was just like, I had to do a double take because I was having a couple of beers and I'm like, wait, what the hell was that? Like, am I drunk? Am I seeing things? What's going on? But nice little chunky nade there. PDC. Ooh, spots out a player. Oh, we could have just held the angle. That would have been Havoc being headless. But yeah, Lucid Dream, like you said, off to a very good start. My field dive for Divine Vendetta is I am confident in this team. Like they have proven me wrong when they were even called Camel Riders. I was like, yeah, you know what, you guys are just gonna get completely stomped out. Don't really see a chance for you guys. But in RMR, they took down D13. That's not bad at all. They lost to Mazda, but they took down D13, a team who we know can do a lot of work. They put in the fight. We saw that game against Invictus. They won Nuke very convincingly. Now even the other two maps, it was pretty solid. A showing overall. Havoc coming in, replacing Misty, definitely an upgrade in the firepower for this lineup. So I feel like the only weakness that Divine Vendetta have is, and it's just a ping issue, right? And that's unfortunate, but that's the way it is. Which is why the Asian minor is so very crucial, and so important for the Asian region, is because that's one of the few LAN events in Asia where we have every team from all over the largest continent on Earth coming together to play on LAN. So it's unfortunate that it's not there due to the COVID situation, but right now Fox pushing on in, spots another player on the site. Just careful to drop on down because the two CTs, they set up a crossfire. Tyke is there, but it's all a ruse, Denko. They spot a couple of players out, and immediately the bomb makes its way towards underpass. John Olsen finds Edge Ram, so just one kill going away with Pokemon, but he's got an AK. There is a chance he can do a little bit more of damage, but Leaf just comes running with P250. What an absolute nutcase, Denko.
Well, Davdov going down, and that's getting 5-0 up for Lucid Dream. Money back in the bank here for Divine Vendetta. They'll be able to purchase up again. Just touching back on that point, you know, you do bring up the point that Asia is the largest continent on Earth, and you've got so many different regions all over the place, right? And I know obviously South America and North America being two different continents, but a lot of tournaments actually combine them and call it just the Americas, right? So during this tournament, I mean, we do have a South American tournament and a North American one. I think it could be a good possibility if we just kind of divide Asia a little bit and get the, I think that could definitely work, but it's just, again, is there enough enough teams to be able to make two solid tournaments?
I feel like the Middle Eastern region on its own should be kind of like called, like, I feel like it should be like Europe and Middle East, because physically it's closer enough, but it's also unfortunate for the Middle Eastern region because that means they have to compete with EU teams. And, well, I mean, that's the hardest region to Counter-Strike, right? So it's kind of unfair that they are, geographically speaking, politically speaking, a part of Asia, but... Hold on, Havoc. Oh, that should have been a kill for him immediately. And he will recover, but 789 getting those 2 kills. Oh, it's just fallen apart, hasn't it? There's still a play towards the A bomb side, though, and it is going to be Edgeram. Gets spotted out, but 789 is just going for the kills. 1, 2, 3.
Oh my.
Almost gets the 4th as well. Tying down at 34 HP. Leaf going for the plant towards short. Bullets flying his direction from Havoc, and now it's a 2v2. And PDC's far away. PDC's actually got a perfect angle. Havoc's going to get caught on out, and that is going to be Tyke left alone. And Leaf just... I don't know why he faces, but he faces anyway. And of course, it's going to be the Rapalus 6-0. Nothing going away with Divine Vendetta. But Dingo, I think you have a very good point there with like splitting it up. But trust me, the Middle Eastern teams are going to make a scene of it. And I wouldn't blame them. They'd be like, we have a chance. We'd rather play 150 or 120 ping against Chinese teams than have to play against, let's say, Big or, you know, the EU teams, right?
It's Fnatic for that case, because it always seems to be in these qualifiers.
Or Fnatic, and it's going to be very hard, but that's the only real way. And it's not because of servers not being there. It is physically, and I've spoken to a few network engineers, I've spoken to people who know a lot more about networking computers than I do. It is physically impossible to have a fair server from, you know, for the Middle Eastern region as a whole. Like, there are literally no lines running through certain countries. So let's say you might be neighboring countries, and you're going to ping 300 to each other, and there's no common server. Like, you know, it's very weird. Like some countries in the Middle East, like I'm not gonna say Turkey, but like something like Jordan, they'll ping pretty good to EU. Look at Woxic, for example. He's from Turkey, right? And he can play FPL. He used to play FPL back in the day over there. And they get like super high ping. But then, sorry, they get pretty low ping, 60, 70 playable. While the rest of the Middle East, they get like over 150. But anyway, right now, getting back to the action. A couple of kills going away with Divine Vendetta. I just go off on a tangent. I do apologize. I kind of go full podcast mode when it comes to Asian CS. It's a problem. I'm speaking to some professionals about it.
I mean, it's fine. I mean, this kind of round is one of the rounds where it shouldn't be too much happening, but then again, it is Divine Vendetta. And oh no, the shots are coming through, the damage is being done, and it is the caster's curse after all. Fox is the last remaining player. A 1 versus 3 as he sprints to the B-bomb side, but the chances of winning this round, very slim now that he's incredibly low in HP. 19 health points, 3 players to collect who now have a rifle in play, the AK-47 in the hands of Havoc. No kit, another AK though. They've got plenty of time to play with. He starts to run in, and there's the trade kill. It was almost guaranteed to happen. Well, Divine Vendetta, they get their first round off the back of pistols. In these first 2 gun rounds, they've kind of lost track of Lucid. They haven't really been able to compete. But when it matters, they show up. Davdol with a scout, getting these shots down through the smoke. Weakens the attack up in towards B, and Lucid Dream just hemorrhaged too many players.
Yeah, and what was Leaf doing there? Like, what was Leaf? It's almost like he went AFK. John Alton crosses before the smoke blooms.
Just questionable stuff from Lucid Dream. A little complacent, perhaps, going up against the pistols.
Good shots, though, from Divine Vendetta. Can't take anything away from them.
Oh, for sure.
They keep 2 alive. The retrieve 2 AK-47s definitely an upgrade. But you got to remember, apart from Pokemon and Havoc, who survived that eco round, the rest of them, they're still kind of scraping the bottom of the barrel when it comes to the money. So if they lose this one, they might again have to go for an ego and leave. Oh, I think he's got to read right. And he just gets to 1 kill, but that's information conveyed. They know where one of the CTs is, an edge ram, trying to get the hell out of there as quick as possible. We have Davdov with the op providing cover, a little bit of an escape route for him, and that should be the little window that edge ram needed to make his escape. I like the I like the patience of Lucid Dream. I know a few Asian teams who would, the second they realize a player there, they would just hold W and try to get a trade immediately. Try to get the man advantage back. But Lucid Dream, being patient, calm, composed. I like this.
Back to A they go, just sprinting on in. 789 has been fantastic so far, a lot of impactful kills, but he's going to be fully committing to Underwood, and Ezram is going to be down with a headshot. They throw the smoke down to really cause a few issues. Usually if a player is playing Underwood, they'll throw that smoke to get rid of the Molotov, but there's no one there, and that attracts the attentions of 789 towards the Underwood position, allowing Havoc an easy kill, but that's a big swing from Fox right to the dome of Ezram, and now we're back into a 3 versus 3.
That was a CD smoke, right, towards Shadow?
Definitely seemed like it. Couldn't quite notice, but the way it was set up, it had to be.
If it was a CD smoke, that's just genius. The timing. That should have been a kill for Havoc, but he's gonna get caught out. At least, well, get spotted out, taken down to 46 HP. John Alton in PDC. Unfortunately, the Clutch Meister Leaf isn't alive anymore, and PDC gets taken down. I think they should know. I think they should have an inkling where he's going to be. And there we go. Havoc reading it right. Brilliant flank. Despite the fact that he got spotted out, he still gets 2 kills. Divine Vendetta, they win a round. They needed to win. They will retrieve the AW. Oh, no. Okay, actually, they go for the 3 AKs, and fair enough. I think they have the money for an AWP to be dropped over by Havoc onto Davidoff if needs be. But it looks like they're going to be playing with the 5 rifles.
I think Divine Vendetta is starting to get into this a little bit more. They're starting to feel a bit more comfortable, making the confident plays, keeping track of Lucid Dream, getting information. That was something they really struggled with. If you remember back, 789 was able to get into these aggressive positions in jungle. They had players before PTC down and towards CT. They just weren't ready. And now that they've kind of taken matters into their own hands, a little bit more proactive, getting the information is really working out for them. Pokemon and Tyke taking the 2 early kills. PTC fights back, and what? Nearly the second in towards Connector. He dropped Pokemon down very low in HP. Davidoff hiding to the right side of window.
Oh, no.
Okay, PTC, easy headshot, follow up as well before he goes down, and Fox will assist in taking down Davidoff. It's just Havoc, the B player. He's taking away 1 kill, but now the 1 versus 1, and they take the straight up fight. John Olsen goes down, and Havoc, the MVP for Divine Vendetta, a round that looked lost, he pulls it off in the 1 versus 2.
I don't know how he won that final deal. Was it? I think it was almost a 1v3 as well. He got the first kill towards a player in Connector. Great repositioning. I feel like if John Alton had just committed to the fight alongside his teammate, didn't give Havoc a chance to like breathe there, that could have definitely been the round. But great round again from Havoc, taking nothing away from them. But for Lucid Dream, it's more about how much damage you're doing to the money, right? City side economy, always very hard to maintain. There you have it. Havoc, also known as the utility file. 15 grenades used already very early on in the game. And it defused as well. He's definitely been the MVP so far in this game. At least for the side of Divine Vendetta.
Yeah, definitely the most proactive, and he's very consistent. No matter what opponent he's going up against, he seems to be very, very consistent for the team. Obviously, consistency matters. That makes a reliable player. And now 6-3. Lucid Dream, they're down to the final few dollars in the bank now. They lose this round, and well, they're gone. Well, Havoc over towards A this time, pushing Palace with his teammate Pokemon. And how many times do we talk about Pokemon getting involved in these opening duels? He loves to just take the fight to his opponents. He's got so much info here as well. Because Havoc's been so good on these flanks, you can trust him to make these solo plays. Initially has the help in Palace ready if there's a trade needed, but now that he's got himself into the Palace position, he could flank. He needs to be careful of this ramp player. He's not going to look, he's going to spot, and there's the kill from Havoc. John Olsen going down. That's one of the players removed already from Lucid Dream. And a couple of issues starting to arise now for the Time roster.
Worst thing being the bomb. Someone please go for the bomb.
I think 789 was like, bombs here by the way. It's like, nope, we're just going to go for the kills. Tyke takes 1, 789 with the back 10, now switches out to the AK-47. PTC has been tasked with recovering the bomb itself, and now Davidoff looking to hold the B bomb site. 789 and Fox though, the kills are coming in, and that's all that matters right now.
Bomb's
as the rotation
A.
has to come back, and the bomb, it's going towards A just as the players rotate. This is an ingenious but mad round from Lucid Dream.
How have they recovered this? It's just like everything aligning for the T's. They take the B bomb side, and then rotation takes place. Bomb runs A. Havoc's gonna push on, and he's not gonna be what? Get deleted. Absolutely wrecked. PDC left now in a 1v2. The Molotov in the hands of Havoc. If he tosses it towards a connector, sorry, towards that should be it. Oh, flash works.
Havoc, you got a molly.
Use it.
There we go. PTC has a Molotov as well, but he's going to just take the straight-up fight. Havoc going down. PTC saves the team, but my God, what was that round? I think we literally seen action on every single part of the map.
That was insane. That was one of the most... it wasn't a bad round, mind you. It's just, I'm just trying to wrap my head around how they managed to bring that back. And also, Havoc just going to the murder hole.
Oh, no.
Oh,
yeah,
no.
that was nuts. He just speeds through. I think when you have to almost do that, because when you're going through that murder hole, you know you're playing a retake coming in from the P-bomb site. Yeah. That's the only way you ever get out of that alive. Oh my God, Havoc. That's quick.
That was just sick. I think individually, like, we know Pokemon had an insane game against Marzalai, but I feel like, you know, Havoc. The crazy thing is he's been around for such a long time. I remember casting him from back in 2015, 2014 even, and he has just been like one of the best players from the Middle Eastern region since then, and he's still continuing his form. We have all these new youngsters coming in, but a little bit of gap in the smoke there, but unfortunately, ooh, okay. Gotta remember, this is a forced buy from Divine Vendetta. They've lost the 2 pistols, but they AWP in the hands of Havoc, dabbed off with the M4 and the MP9. At this point, I just say save. You have too much to lose. I don't think it's really worth going for this particular take, and they're just waiting to find one more pick. Once they don't find it, they must be falling back. Oh, peekaboo, you're dead. Good night. That's gonna be the round.
PTC is playing really well right now, actually. It's pretty good at the start of this. 11-4 right now. Having a great time.
Oh no.
Oh, that's just a lot of money and a lot of heartbreak, unfortunately, here for Divine Vendetta. They don't save anything over. And we know they're good on pistols, so if you buy a couple of pistols around, the AWP that you saved over the rifle as well, then there's potentially a chance there for Divine Vendetta to win that round. But now with Lucid Dream picking it up, cleaning up with the MAC-10, that's a scary scenario. We go into an eco or just a little pistol buy, most likely here for Divine Vendetta. I mean, this is a Lucid Dream that I'm quite happy in seeing. I think here on Mirage, they have to win it, and they're performing very convincingly right now. So it's good to see. There's a few rounds where Havoc's been a bit of a nuisance for them, but for me right now, it is literally only Havoc.
It is, and I mean, again, you know, it is Mirage. It's a map that the Southeast Asian, especially these Thai teams, do really enjoy playing. Nice dual play there. I love that. The contact double peek. That's more like it. I really like it when teams, you know, the spacing is on, and that's something that's always been a problem for many of these Southeast Asian teams. A Leaf, ooh, full commit spray, and he will of course survive. He sticks on around. That's all right. Teammate arriving. MAC-10. Oh, money in the bank, and this is looking grim. If you ask me, 9 rounds, 9-3. But then again, Dinko, how many halves have we seen where like, yeah, this one's done, and then it ends in a 16-14 or overtime?
Yeah, I think we've quickly learned over the days that we just kind of accept whatever scoreline appears in front of us. We just don't really make those assumptions or statements until the game's over. And right now, well, it is looking good for Lucid Dream, but Divine Vendetta have an opportunity to fight back as they get into this one. It's going to be dabbed off with the AWP. The M4s around it as well, and not plenty, but a bit of utility coming in here for Divine Vendetta. In fact, Edgeram doesn't have any, so that is the one weakness coming in here for Divine Vendetta. And over here for Lucid Dream, the rifles across the board.
Rifles.
PTC hasn't really needed that AWP. He's just been incredible on the rifle.
Oh yeah, PDC is, I think we're going to see more on CT side. Havoc. 1, 2. He doesn't need any help. He doesn't need any help. Finally gets taken down, but my word is wreak some havoc on that T side. Just 2 members left alive right now. You can see the CT's already pushing in. John Alton aware of it. Oh, they might just line up here. John Alton and PDC chime in for a couple of kills apiece, leaving it down to 1v2. Very winnable right now for Mr. John Alton. The Molotov is definitely going to keep the CTs back. Now, the problem is he's unaware where they are. He goes to the white swing. I don't think he saw both of them. Davdov barely alive, internally hemorrhaging. John Alton picks up the bomb. Are they going to go for the peek is a question. Holding the line is Davdov. Nice effort from John Alton, but if he'd actually spotted both the players there, Dinko, I feel like he could maybe have won that.
Yeah, I think he played that well, to be honest. When he goes to the plant, instead of playing close up to the bomb site, he plants it and holds a wide angle, but my god, Havoc here gets them into the winnable position. 3 kills on the B bomb site hold. He was the only player inside of the site here. You know, his teammate was locked out. Luckily, at least Lucid Dream were able to pull it back into a winnable position. But Divine Vendetta, they'll get the round win. 9-4. Anybody's half still at this point. Well, not anybody's in terms of winning the half, but last 2 rounds are up for grabs here for Divine Vendetta. They win these next 2, it'll be 9-6, opening up the game entirely.
Well, Davdov with the AWP now. I think he saw, yeah, he definitely saw the that smoke being tossed number 789, though. He's not going to go for the wallbang. Flashbang is brilliant. Peek comes in. Oh, the timing is terrible. Look at them. They strike like a tactical SEAL Team 6 or something. Fox looking the wrong way. Shot missed. And Fox, oh, that is just unreasonable. And we know what Havoc can do, but this is not going to work out. And Fox, my word. 4 kills in what? Like 3 kills at least in like 4 seconds.
Yeah. We're finally seeing that Fox that Mitch has been talking about this entire tournament. He is finally showing up to that extent, and that's just unbelievable. That's just deathmatch right there for Fox. And who's going to come out of the drone? It's Mr. Fox himself. 30-degree window. Can't quite see what it says. Most grenade, most missed op shots.
0-degree window. I think that's what it says. Well, thank you, little bot. It's got a little eye. Is that a mouth? Looks like a mouth. It's cute.
It's a happy drone.
It's a happy drone.
PTC is already on the A bomb side, Blair. And now he's going to go for the spray. Takes down Edgeram through the triple stack. And now Pokemon fighting back with the FAMAS. The smokes are down, luckily keeping the CT players alive for the meantime, but leaves out none of it. He goes over the top. He's going to find one and sprays, but runs out of ammo. Oh, that is awkward. Davdov fights back alongside Havoc, and now a man advantage in play for the Divine Vendetta players. How have we come to this point? Havoc's location known by 789, but the smoke goes down to CT. Flash up into the air. They are aware of this position. Now it's only 789 in the 1 versus 3, and he's going to get a double. Just one more player for 789 to win this round, and he's going to go down. Havoc with the 5-7. Another pistol picked up for Divine Vendetta. 5 rounds collected on the board. What a chaotic round it was. Lucid Dream had players out in the A-bomb site. They all crumble to the weaker weapons.
Wait, how did Havoc see him at the edge of the smoke? Can we probably have a replay?
Must have seen his head or some sort of shoulder popping out, because there's no way, unless he just predicted it.
I love how 709 played that, though. He played that to perfection, almost.
Yeah, he really did.
Wait,
oh, he didn't even see it from my perspective there.
It's insane.
Well, this is shadow or something.
Yeah, something. Like, obviously, the Go TV. There we go. Yeah, I must have seen something there.
Because I have no idea. That has to be a sound cue.
The Go TV smoke is obviously different, right?
Yeah. Who knows? Who knows?
Who knows? Who knows? I'm just looking at the chat. A lot of Thai players, viewers in the chat.
Well,
and
hello
people
to
asking.
Sorry? Hi, fans.
Yeah, a lot of Thai fans. We have someone also saying it's DV-Dov, not DevDov. Listen, who's that? It's someone in chat. Yeah, Shane. I spoke to the manager, and he said DevDov's fine. So I'm gonna go with that. It's because I've had 5 people ask to tell me it's Davidoff after the cigarettes. It's DavDov. It's DV. It's Davy. I'm like, listen, DavDov's good. It's Dave. His name is Dave. We'll go with Dave now. John Alton, PDC, 2 quick kills. Tight replies back, but John Alton with a double. Bomb down, but Edgeram has a lot of work to do. John Alton calmly tapping him away. And now it's Davdov or Dave in a 1v2 and 1 HP.
Well, he has an opportunity here, but the defuse is coming through. He has to peek immediately. And the round's lost. Unfortunately, immediately going for the defuse. Smart call from 789. He has the defuse kit. John Alton cleans up easily. This is not even close right now. Divine Vendetta is getting absolutely backhanded. And a couple of these rounds, 2 out of the 3 that they've been able to pick up are off the back of low buys. So this ain't so good for Divine Vendetta. And even in those rounds, it wasn't even all that convincing. This has been a really solid performance for Lucid Dream. Obviously very comfortable on Mirage. And again, another point to talk about is they've had their individuals showing up today. They've got Fox playing well, PTC and John Olsen, and Leaf has had some important frags. And 789, this is an overperformance from what I've seen before from him.
Oh, that flash is...
Oh, oh my god.
Wait, what? What happened? Can you have a slow-mo replay of that round so I can actually cast it, PGL? Thank you.
I mean, that was a 5-second round, so if we slow that down by 50%, we'll get 10 seconds. It's much better. I mean, we had some players trying to set up some execute smokes into the B bomb site. We've seen 789 just running up straight through the underpass. Leaf takes down his own teammate. There's just so much happening here in the apartments, but luckily Leaf makes up for it. And the rest clean up for Lucid Dream. Absolute massacre. They take the fight straight to VENDETTA.
I just want to give a shout out to PGL because they listen.
They do. The help with your sanity. I mean, it is your birthday, Blood. They're giving you some birthday wishes. Making it come true.
I do appreciate them giving me a cake as well. EdgeRam, there's a player right next to him. EdgeRam, trade him. EdgeRam. Okay, there we go. 789 finds two, though EdgeRam finds two of his own as well, and suddenly PTC. Ooh, that is disgusting. I thought it'd land this jumping shot, but now it's half down. Like, why would he jump down? I don't understand. Oh, Dingo, take this one away. Hold on, I need the breather, man. I'm too old for this.
Get your healer out of the drawer, and well, it's going to be dabbed off down into the 1 versus 1, presented to you by PTC, and the bomb is back here towards the apartments. And well, John Olsen is in T-spawn. He's going to get there first. He's going to have eyes on the bomb. And there it is. Dabdov running right into him, but he's going to win the infight. 6 rounds picked up for Divine Vendetta. Oh, PTC, you could have really confirmed the round win there if you just stayed alive into that 2 versus 1.
How many plays have we seen? Not just from Lucid, but generally, like they get a kill, they just jump on down. It's insane. 789.
He's been really good.
He's
EdgeRam though. Oh, the second kill is so important as well. Fox just, oh wait, there's a player in connector. You can see him jumping around, was completely unaware. Not ready for it. The PTC, we didn't get to see it, but he does just jump out the window after that. Just pistols though for Lucid Dream, no Molotovs to hold off this T-side offense who are coming in towards the A bomb site with sheer force, and Pokemon spamming through the triple box will be able to take down John Olsen. And now PTC further back with the CZ 75 gets out of position, and now 789, he's just dived in towards the sandwich. Another kill on the USP, and he'll finally bite the dust, and just PTC left. He's gonna jump out the window again, but much better timing on this one.
Well, Havoc's gonna be found, and PTC being a
little bit of a nuisance.
Quite mobile, yeah. It's a bit putting in the damage, and yeah, T side money's a little bit easier, obviously, for a Divine Vendetta, but at the same time, I don't want to lose too many guns here. PTC just floating around, maybe trying to pick up a rifle once a bomb explodes. He does have a little bit of distance. He's going to go for the hunt is the question, or rather go for the guns. Yeah, there, he sees a rifle right in front of him, picks up a Galil.
Right. Oh, there's a Galil as well.
Yeah, that's fine. That's a win. But Divine Vendetta, they're showing signs of life, and I'm actually happy for them.
Yeah, it's they're showing a little bit of work coming in their way, but the issue is for me that there's just so many rounds on the board right now for Lucid Dream, and Divine Vendetta, with that damage done to their economy, if they lose this round, well, they're going to be messed up for the next couple, and they don't really have many rounds to throw away. So Lucid Dream, they've got an opportunity here to continue this one-sided lead as Divine Vendetta gather in the apartments. Here they go. Utility coming in. Leaf is holding on around the corner. This should be good for at least one if they come off the balcony, but they're going to go through the window. 1 kill, make it 3 in total for Lucid Dream, and now EdgeRam, alongside his teammate Davdov, trying to get back in towards this B-bomb site, trying to find an opportunity, but Davdov is being flanked through the apartment. 789 coming around the backside, and Davdov doesn't spot him, but eventually he'll go down. That was almost an awkward engagement in the apartments, but luckily 789 gets his reward. 13-7, a cleanup, all the signs of life. Well, the life support got turned off, it seems, in the last round.
Yeah, that's just unfortunate. He's completely shut down, and that too, it's kind of almost poetic. You know, the Galil from the hands of Leaf, he just finds one, but the fact that he just stays alive, they're making it so very big indeed. Davdov, or Dave, as we're going to be calling him now, unfortunately not able to get anything done, and with that, Lucid Dream, 3 rounds away. Here's a little Asian CS question for you, Dink. I don't know if I've told this earlier. So you might see like in Twitch chat like 55555 being typed out. Do you know what that means?
It's like ha 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 and Thai, right? Like.
Oh yeah. Okay, there we go.
Yeah. I
It's like a
remember
smaller...
from the DreamHack Asia qualifier we did.
Oh yeah. We did with the Asian, with the Thai teams, right?
Yeah.
And,
it was basically the Thai qualifier. You know. I think only the Thai teams got the message to sign up. That was a fun tournament though.
That was fun. I like watching these Thai teams play against each other, except for the fact that when they face off against like you know, the top dogs, which would be Tyloo, Vici, and sometimes maybe an Invictus or a Tiger, they do tend to struggle. And I feel you just need to break that barrier, because if you go back a couple of years, Thai CS was nothing special. They used to get beaten very handily by the Vietnamese teams. They used to be beaten by the Singaporeans, especially Boot Dreamscape comes to mind. Right now, I think it goes without... Like, no one's doubting that the best team in the region, the best country in the region, Southeast Asia, which consisting of a lot of countries, is the ICS team. And Fox runs out with no info. That is terrible. That's an abysmal hold from Lucid Dream. And this is where you just go for the save. PDC, go for the save.
I feel like they're just so confident right now, Blair, though. Because they're making a lot of errors and mistakes you wouldn't make otherwise. And now they're just trying to go for this. You take it serious.
Dave is burning alive, and he's going to be forced up on top, and he gets spotted out.
They could win this if they get the kills quickly. Highly unlikely, though. 789's positions almost everything in this situation, and the time is ticking. Yeah, I mean, it's almost 9 times out of 10 you do not win that round. And save call, it's not like they even have money. I'm just face spamming right now, Blair.
Yeah, eyes on short. He should have heard that we're just running on up. I don't know why they ran up. John Alton, the moment he died, that's when the 789 and PDC just fall back and save the rifles. Immediately. Instead, it's going to be pistols again, Dinko. Lucid Dream really like making the lives feel quite miserable, don't they?
They really do. They don't like to make it easy for themselves. You know, you could have a nice little round here where you go up against the pistols, but now they themselves on the pistols as they charge down in towards middle. It's Ezram with a good double Pokemon coming in to assist him. Divine Vendetta have been given an opportunity back into this half. Leaf, the last remaining player. Okay, nice shot, second as well. That's a wrist breaker. Snapped the neck of Ezram, but it's 13-9, a nice little display of skill, but not the round.
That almost reminded me of SDK from Beyond yesterday. Just pop off at a Desert Eagle. But alright, bit of damage being dealt. Keeping the money a bit honest on the side of Divine Vendetta. I like how both Lucid Dream and Beyond, and the reason I bring up those two teams are obviously they are like, you know, from the same region and whatnot. But I like the way they play their... That was some clean shots though. But yeah, I like the way they play their eco rounds. They try and, you know, go for these stacks. You're dead. They try and go for these stacks. They try and go for some, you know, cheeky plays. They try and, you know, rush mid or just rush towards an extremity of the map. And I like that. I've always been a big proponent of the fact that when you do that, it really, you know, amps your chances up. But two good openings. Leaf found out. 789 found as well by Tyke towards connector. Nice timing on the peak. This could be another round for Divine Vendetta, Dinko.
And then double figures, mental switch turns on, you realize you're only 3 rounds from evening things up, and you're right back into things. Now, at this point, Divine Vendetta looking to clean up.
They're heading B. Oh no. Yeah, they should be falling back towards A now. Ty just clearing out all the angles. This is smart. When you're in a 5v3 and you don't know where the CDs are, I think it is a good... it's a worthwhile risk to send one of your players up towards one of the bomb sites. It doesn't matter if he has an AK or whatever, right? Just push on in, gather information, and make a play based off of that, instead of just slowly creeping up and going for a contact play into a potential stack. So, there we go. That was a little scary for me. Saw 4 players heading towards B bomb site with 3 CDs waiting. But yeah, Lucid Dream at least... I don't think they're going to go for a retake here, Dinko. And with that, they should at least save their weapons. However, I wonder what the last ones is going to be. Kind of lost track for a bit there. But they should still be able to eke out a couple of guns on 789 the Leaf. Maybe not the best of weapons, but, you know, maybe an MP9, maybe UMP. Playing up close, go for a little bit of some aggression towards B apps or maybe Palace. and try and make something work here.
It's tilting me to know that. Let's hold on for a second here. They don't want to lose any of these rifles or ops or anything in play right now. Luckily, they won't. But it's tilting me to know that even if Lucid Dream made the decision to save a couple of rounds ago, they wouldn't be in this economic position, right? They would have had reserve cash. They would have had rifles to play with. But because they go for an almost lost before it even begun retake, they're now facing a huge issue.
Hold on, Leaf and Leaf?
Oh, I like it. What if that's intentional?
Yeah, I like that. Wait, can they switch up the positions of the drones on the fly? Because if that is sick. And production says we can do everything. That is, well, that's terrifying and amazing at the same time. The things they could do with our pictures, Dinko. I saw the birthday one. That was nice and sweet, but you know, what if they do certain things to my video and whatnot? Like, how do I prove that, you know, it's all Photoshop?
You can't. And that's all that matters, player. I'd love to see you come out of the drone. That would be fantastic.
That yeah, no, that's when no, let's not have that. Maybe later. Maybe you can have Jason's nose come out on the drone later. Anyway, right now we do have the buy. We have the double op setup coming out for PDC and Fox. We haven't seen this yet, I feel like, from Lucid Dream. The two ops coming out. Leaf with the MP9. But they're playing this pretty static. They at least do have Leaf playing up towards apps. It's pushed up a little bit deep, so that's pretty good. But they're still keeping Fox with the op trained towards the short areas. So if you look at the real estate that Divine Vendetta have to work with, they pretty much have complete mid control. Connected control, not yet. They have no one towards T-slope. They have the one player up Palace. That is, of course, going to be Havoc. And a Molotov might be a little too late, though, and a timing on that push. Look at them just pushing on in. 789 with a quick trade, but it's not going to be enough. Man advantage firmly for the T's. And now the peak should be coming out from Havoc. Now is when Havoc peeks out, and PDC he's trying to go for the play. He spots on Havoc. What a shot! And he's going for the no-scope, the fast-scope rather, onto Edge Ramp. Bomb down. 3v2 has done everything possible, Dinko, making this a 3v2 post plan for his team.
Well, PTC's been flying to Edge Ramp, coming around the backside. He's going to find PTC here. Waiting for the trigger discipline. This is absolutely perfect from Edge Ramp. I love it. Oh, there it goes, the long spread, not the clean headshot, but nonetheless, a push comes in, Edge Ramp's gonna go down, and it's just Davdov. A 1 versus 2. He's gonna be holding on, going for the shot, he's gonna miss it! And Leaf comes in, cleans up, and it's Lucid Dream. Gonna get pulled off a 14th round. Some incredible shots from PTC. And that's gonna be a round collective for Lucid Dream. 14-10. What are the shots that come through?
Oh... everything, like, I mean, firstly, the play with the op, you know, coming out from CD spawn from PDC, that was just insane. But in the end, like, I felt like just a one shot, right? Just come down to one missed shot from Davdov or Dave.
Look at
this. Was incredible. This was incredible from PDC. He spots out his elbow. He's so good.
The thing is, he goes from connector as well, because I think it sort of slowly registered in his brain. Wait, I just seen something from Palace. So he has to look away from connector up to the Palace position, and he's going to continue to find kills down in towards middle, or up in towards middle as he sprints up the top mid, taking down one player to open up the round here for Lucid Dream. Man advantage to the good now, and Fox, missed shot. Might as well fall back now. There's so many teammates inside the middle that can help you out.
There's one thing that I would be worried about if for Divine Vendetta is going to be if PDC wakes up. He is the Mr. Worldwide of the ICS. Like, he's been playing in so many teams in the past. He's not just like, if you look at all the Thai players in the region, most of them only play in the country amongst the countrymen, right? PDC was the first Thai player, if I remember. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm anyone in chat or whoever, but he was the first player to move out from Thailand and play for a mixed team. He played for 5 Power, where he was with, I think it was with, was it Excurate? I don't remember, but it's kind of like a Southeast Asian. Shao Sage was there as well, if I remember it right. So it was kind of like a mixed team. One of those weird teams, you know, with a Chinese player, a Russian, a couple of SCA players. But he was the one player who was willing to step out from his region and try and you know, basically play at a higher level of Counter-Strike. And so far, we pointed out how he has been relatively quiet for his team. But if he wakes up, you're in for a treat. It's gonna be super fun to watch him play. He's gonna just keep going for his peaks, being super hyper aggressive. And for Divine Vendetta going to nuke, and you have to be worried about that. I mean, that is assuming that Lucid Dream close it out in the 5 rounds they have to work with.
Well, Tyke take down John Olsen. That advantage now for the T side into a round where they have weaker weapons. Tyke continues to get kills. PTC though has been awoken, and he's got himself another. Avdov down at advantage. Still in play though for the T side. Decent positions gathered from them as well, but PTC is going to be just pulling them apart piece by piece. Ezram, the next victim. I'd be a little bit scared now to fizz down into PTC. He's hitting everything. An idea that Pokemon's going to be low under the wood, and what he knows, oh my god, 2 kills for Pokemon, and now it's all on PTC, a 1 versus 3, and although he's been brilliant, this might just be a little beyond his skill set right now. Smoke covering off the top connector, and now PTC has to flee the scene. He gets out, goes back up towards window, but taking so much damage on the way out. You have to save this, surely now. Oh.
Was he trying to go for the ninja?
I think he was trying to do that. And now he doesn't have an ult, so that's a little sad.
I like how Havoc with him, a little bit of slashes in his body. It's like, come on, PTC. You weren't really planning to do that, were you? Well, 15 to 11, and money's not really broken, but I would like to see them go for an eco here. There we go. So it's just a few pistols coming out. They can still buy up here. Divine Vendetta, four opportunities to take it to overtime. Again, when I say 4 opportunities, you need to make sure that each of these rounds have to count. Rather, I don't even know what I'm saying. I mean, like 4 opportunities for Lucid Dream to close it out, and for Divine Vendetta, like, well, basically every round from here on, they can't afford to lose a single one. Yikes for Tyke. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh god. Well, shit. I don't know if you have anything to add to that, Dink.
No.
That's just miserable. Oh.
I just let that slide. I let that just sink in because it's just the perfect statement to describe this round right now. This is, I'm just sort of questioning reality at this point of how this is happening again. And we've just seen so many Deagle rounds be one to end our games. It's going to be Fox again. Pokemon going down the bomb. Oh no, Fox with another one. And he's going to go back for more, but finally he's shut down by Davdov, who wants a little bit more from this round, at least something. And he's gonna fall. PTC with the AK-47, 16 to 11. Lucid Dream will find it off the back of